The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Auburn's offense will get the first swing today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to Boise State, Oklahoma back in 07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. First down here for this offense. And the single back Takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. And that is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Breaks loose at the 45. You get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Sack sets up second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Single back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, now what are you going to do here? You have enough confidence in your offense to punch it in from the 1? These are the kind of scenarios you practice over and over during the week. This head coach has got a big decision here to make.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Direct snap to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll run it here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Well, Kirk, San Jose State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And the single back takes the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The ball is loose.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the 2nd down play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier, and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Here comes the San Jose State offense. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to they pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. A handoff to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Timeout is called in talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Punt team ready to boot it away. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. Returner decides to fair catch this. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The San Jose State offense is back out there now. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They're going to run it. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle, but first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
The game makes it second and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runs through the defender. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The game makes it second and medium. Here's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And they pick up the first on the ground. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at this.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception. Get the offense the football to the 42. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble now. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught quickly. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Well, Kirk, San Jose State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. He missed it. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He shreds the tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now it's second down here. Give it to the back again. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on the screen now. And the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. Play action here on first down. Short pass, finds the tight end. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He's going to hand this off. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. How aggressive be again on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. There's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Well, the offense a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. 1st and goal, handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Gray. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the kick will be down just inside the 45. Time ticking away. Offense set for one final drive. We're set for an exciting finish. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The back's got it again. And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ball game. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even